Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. It's Saturday. Welcome to Disney Night Live. What's going on, everyone?
Aloha.
Hello, hello.
What's up? What's up? Hello. All I saw was a bottle of something being poured right there, Aaron.
I know. I was like, what are we drinking?
What you got?
I'm doing wine tonight, Stella Rosa.
So
And I'm
what is
not
that,
big on like,
Pinot?
it is like a Moscato, but they do some fruit flavors, but this is the only fruit flavor I
Love
like
it.
because it's not too strong. It still keeps it like crisp and nice. I like it. Pineapple. Stella
Very
Rosa.
nice.
I actually
I
like a few
love
of the-
it.
few of their
Hello,
flavors.
hello to Skipper J, Disney Don, Animal Kingdom, Aaron. Hello, Lily. Hello to me. Hello to Dapper Vanta Crew. Hi from Claremont, Florida. Hello, what's going on? We are live everywhere. We're live on Facebook,
In
Instagram.
honor of October, I am having hot spiced apple cider.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I'm
it
having
smells.
a
That sounds.
It's
Sam
delicious.
Adams
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest here. Yeah, I'm having
And,
some.
I've been having
apple cider too.
water.
Nice, good. Jay, you got a nice haircut. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I just sick of the summer. It's not ending, so I just went for it.
Sick of it. I'm sick of it.
You know.
Well, you know what? I'm sick of it
So I
too.
was
think
hoping
it's
by
great.
shaving my head, then it would get cold, but no.
Yeah.
We got a few more weeks.
Come here to New Jersey. We'll be cold here soon.
No thanks. That's why I live in Florida. I hate the cold.
I know. Me too. You know,
If I ever see a snowflake again, I'm gonna punch it.
I'm gonna punch it. When I was younger, before I was a homeowner, I loved fall. But when you then become an adult and you're a homeowner and you have a home with a bunch of trees, fall becomes nothing but work.
Leaves.
Leaves.
I know.
Don't miss it. I do
So-
not miss it.
15 bags of leaves today. And that's just
Yep.
for this week.
So
Yep.
up north, we had oak trees, and the oak trees had leaves about the size of your hand. You got the leaf blower out, you blew them into a pile, and you put them into bags.
Right.
In my front yard down here in Florida, I have something called a live oak. It really never loses its leaves, but they fall all year, and they're only this big, and they stand up, literally up and down between the grass blades.
And they just it keeps falling?
Yeah, all year long. I got these leaves falling, and
Yeah.
you get the leaf blower out and you try blowing them, and they just kind of laugh at you.
Yeah.
So you have it's raking these little leaves into piles, and then I use like a vacuum and vacuum them up.
Right.
It wasn't the leaves so
Annoying.
much. It was those spiky little balls that would fall from the trees.
Oh.
Clusters.
I have those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Itchy balls. Yeah. So they're annoying because when I'm in the
Don't do
yard
it, though.
cleaning it and I step on them, you could twist your ankle on it. It's like walking down Main Street and slipping into the train track, because if you slip the wrong way, it'll go out, but they get embedded in the lawn and they're extremely hard to get out. Like you can rake them or blow them out with the blower, but they're really difficult to deal with.
By accident, the dogs hated them.
Yeah. Oh, they hurt.
I wound up getting a little like leaf sucker just for those things.
Yeah, it's like stepping on a Lego. If you were barefoot, they're like little pinchy things.
More like a submarine mine where it's all spiky all around it.
Pinchy round guys. Oh,
what?
Enough of nonsense. Sorry, I'm all angry. I'm sore. I had to take a bunch of Advil because my
Dave's
shoulder
raging today.
Aaron, any news from the animal kingdom?
Not that I know of. I've been busy trying to get ready for this possible hurricane that's coming.
Yeah, another one.
They say there's a hurricane coming? Oh, no.
Milton.
Another.
So, Aaron,
Milton, go away.
Aaron, let me ask you, as a first-time Floridian, this is my first hurricane season. What things should I have in my kit that I don't have?
A first-time local.
I don't know because I have never ridden one out at home. I've only worked every single one of them, so I usually just get some snacks, and I'm having a great time.
I got water, some food, some whiskey, some wine. So I mean,
that sounds great.
There you go. Yeah,
you need 3 days of emergency rations, whether you like canned stew or something that you don't need to refrigerate that you can eat.
Yeah.
And you need 3 days of it.
Canned beer.
Canned beer.
Canned beer.
Although I work, so I just
can't.
Afterwards, it's game over.
Just get one of those helmets with the two things on the side.
Oh yeah. You could just walk around with the birds and that. What
So if a bird is good, here you go. Have a little sippy sip.
Yeah.
If a bird's not good, well, he's going to be dinner.
He'll pluck those pheasants. Do you have? They don't have any foxes at Disney World, but it would be cool because then we could say, Aaron, what does the fox say?
Oh God, no. No.
No, he says.
So the last hurricane, the fabulous Miss Marie and I, we were out of power for 2 days. So there's what you do to determine on whether you need to throw your food in the freezer away. You take a Solo cup and you fill about 2 to 3 inches of water in it and you freeze it. Once it's frozen, you take a quarter and you put it on top of the ice and you put it in your freezer. And this is totally serious. Yeah. After everything is said and done and your power is back on, you open up the freezer and you look at the Solo cup. If the quarter is on the top, you have no problems whatsoever.
Then you're good.
If the quarter is halfway down, you need to think about eating the frozen meats that are in the freezer. If the quarter is on the bottom of the cup, you throw everything out that's in the freezer.
And you eat the quarter.
That's your dinner.
That's all you got. That's your dinner. 25 cents.
That's how you... Yeah. Now, when I hurricane prep, I take Ziploc bags of water and I put them in my freezer and I freeze them.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Now, what I'm going to do is I lost power, so I took about a quarter of the Ziploc bags out of my freezer, and I put them in my refrigerator to keep the refrigerator cool.
Do you
know that kept my milk and perishables good longer.
Do you know who 25 cents is?
It's 50 cents half brother.
He's got a stepbrother, yeah. 25 cents.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
I had to go there. You know that I'm a huge fan of 50 Cent, by the way.
Hey, okay.
Keep
going.
Let's go. Let's talk about our friends over at DMagicWorld.com. DMagicWorld.com. I've been going with the radio voice as I do this sponsorship.
Dave, are you doing your radio voice?
I'm doing my radio voice again here. DMagicWorld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney music, magic. Man, they keep playing those hits over there at DMagicWorld.com. You know, it's a great tune is Phantasmic. The whole, just the soundtrack. I heard that. God, I love that. It makes me miss Disney.
32 years old that show is.
Wow. It's a great show.
32 years.
Great music. And you could request that if you want over at dmagicworld.com because they have a parks music station and a movie music station all based around Disney. But on the park station, you can request whatever you want to hear, stuff like Phantasmic, stuff like the Electrical Light Parade, Tapestry of Nations. You want to hear Alien Encounter? You just send a note over to them and they'll play it. And the cool thing about dmagicworld.com, our friends, our sponsor, if you go to their homepage and click on that Now That's Disney tab up at the top, it takes you right to our Facebook group. You can join. You can join in there, and that's where we stream to when we go live here on Disney Night Live on Saturdays, and, including other places. But, we want you to head over to dmagicworld.com and enjoy them as much as we do. Yeah. Creating magic for everyone.
It's Halloween. I've been suggesting a lot of Phantom Manor, and Jasper has seen to it, but I've heard it.
Oh, we love it. Have you? There's the thumbs up, the fireworks. Because Aaron, you're a firework. You like that? I
did. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Going again.
Don's got balloons. I have nothing.
Don
is a loser holding deuces up.
With Saeed.
I love Disney music. It really does fill my soul with just goodness.
Nope. You're not going to give me the love, huh? Oh, well.
What do you get from the thumbs up? For our friends who are watching, some of us when we do thumbs up or stuff, that we get little cool things like thumbs up emojis with bubbles and stuff. So that's cool.
When I was out of power for the last during the last hurricane for 2 days, the only way that I was able to listen to D-Magic, I had to charge up all of my little power cells before the hurricane, and so we just was still able to listen to D-Magic on our cell phones.
I love right now too, because Jasper over at D Magic World has incorporated, the Halloween celebration with D Magic World, and in between all of the stuff that they're playing, you get the it's Halloween, everybody. So he's incorporating that. Like,
okay, that was a little pitchy. I need you to put your finger on your ear and give it one more try.
Halloween, everybody.
All right, we can just auto tune you later. We'll just
all right, just give me some of that Britney Spears magic, please.
Yeah.
Or a little Christina.
I can't believe I'm gonna admit this, but on my wall of Funkos behind me, I've got a bunch of music ones, and in that group of musicians, there's like Amy Winehouse and Prince and Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix, but I do have Britney from the Toxic video because dude, that song is a banger. I love that song.
Toxic is a great song. It really
Toxic is an awesome song.
If you think about Toxic, it's a good tune.
It's still in my daily playlist to this day. I love that song.
Yeah, I do too. I like Britney. You know what? I think she's cool.
I recently read her book. It was like I had no idea.
Anybody that young who's forced into that industry at a young age, bad things happen.
Yeah, I'm totally in Britney's corner.
I'm in Britney's corner too.
Yeah,
heck yeah.
I just like to know the final amount of money that her father stole from her.
Oh God, yeah.
You'll never know.
No.
If
Britney wants to act crazy doing knives on TikTok, Britney's earned the right to do whatever she wants.
That's right. I love nights like this where we're not even into our topic yet. We're just touching on some fun stuff. Oh yeah, we got to talk about some stuff. I put up some posts in the group because Don said, let's talk about what kind of shoes we'd like to wear in the parks. And then also we talked about slowest times of the year to visit Walt Disney World. So I threw those questions up in the Now That's Disney Facebook group.
I brought shoes for show and tell for the whole class.
Dude, I have a bag of my shoes right here.
Same, right here.
Yeah. I got them to show them. I was just going to talk about them. I'm like, let me whip out my stinky shoes and I'll show you all on live, things. Hello, Ms. Anna Roman is watching. Hello, how are you? And hello to everybody tuning in. We're live. Please share us out. Please invite your friends, your frenemies, your anyones. Do we want to talk about favorite or like our most loved like sneakers, shoes, sandals to wear in the parks, or slowest time of the year to visit? And T9 says Crocs and socks. So hey,
we'll start with
doing a little Crocs and socks. Let's go with the shoe sneaker topic first, right?
Yeah. So me personally, I have seasonal shoes I wear.
Right.
If anyone's been to Disney in the summer, there may be a little bit of rain in the afternoon. So I like to wear sandals. And the sandals I wear, they're not just flip-flops, because we all know we've all had blowouts and flip-flops.
Yeah, you don't want to blow out.
Yeah. I wear what is called a river shoe that has it velcros around your foot. And it actually has an arch to it also.
Right. Does it go around the foot or the ankle?
It goes around the top of the foot and the ankle.
Nice.
So you have a band across right behind your toes. You have a band in front of your foot and around your ankle.
These are Keens. They're
Keens.
Keens, baby.
I thought those were from Hercules at first.
Yeah, dude, these are Jesus called. He wants his sandals back. I bought these. I can't even tell you. It's definitely over 10 years ago. But these. So number one, this right here is super hardless. That's the front. So it's got the front of almost. It's not a steel toe, but it's hard rubber or plastic. It's got the airing out, and it's a hard, very hard bottom. And so you could hike in these. They're Keens, and I highly recommend these. They are literally these pair, and look at the condition they're in, at least 10 years old. So
now, I'm looking at that thinking I like that better than mine, because mine are open-toed.
Yeah,
and yes, I have stubbed my toes with them.
Don, you can literally, if you wanted to, karate kick somebody right in the neck with these and take them out. Like, say they're like, oh, I just went to the bathroom and I had to get back online. You're like, no, karate kick.
No, I'm going to get them with my nasty toes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, take them out with a toenail. Yeah, no, these are amazing. Keen. They're made by Keens, everybody. I think Teva makes really good sandals, too. I never wore them. I don't have any pairs. But I believe Teva sandals are also very good. But I highly recommend, if you're going to a Disney park, the hard front, because like Don said, flip-flops are great, but if you stub your toe or something, ouch, you can ruin it.
If you're in line and the guy behind you steps on your flip-flop, and your next step, you're going to buy a pair of $50 flip-flops from Disney.
Right. T9 says that's why you wear Crocs, because of the rain. Yeah, the water comes right out of them. I have a pair of Crocs. They're okay, but I've tried to do them in the parks.
Disney, Disney banned Crocs on all of their escalators.
Yeah.
Crocs are not water resistant or slip resistant, so you will fall.
You will fall. You will fall. You will face plant. You may scorpion.
And if you take them on an escalator, you may not be able to count all your 10 piggies.
So what are they? They can get sucked in? Is that the thing?
They get if you stand too close to the riser.
Yeah.
As the riser starts coming down, it grabs the toe of the Croc and sucks the Croc into.
Can't do that with a Keen.
I'm like Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's my skull.
I've been doing the same thing for like 40 years. I get to that last one on the escalator and just jump. It doesn't happen. Just jump.
It happens on the way
do
up
a wide
the escalator.
step off. Do a wide step off.
Lily says she goes with 2 shoes and switch them every other day. I do the same thing as well. They have to be ones that have foam or heavily cushioned. Excuse me. I do the same thing. I alternate every day. I mean, unless again it's raining or it's wet a couple days in a row, I'll wear something that can handle it.
And we're all experienced. You know, half of us are, well, 3/4 of us are locals.
In many ways.
And we know, don't break in, don't be a fashion statement. Don't break in a new pair of shoes because you're going to Disney.
No.
I got to take my new pair of shoes and show them off at Disney.
You might as well be the queen from the original Snow White, where they like put her in the silver slippers and make her walk across tools till she dies. It's the same.
You're walking around like
results.
your feet are broken. Yeah, that's what So a couple people in the post said the ones you're wearing now, which is just like Don is saying, basically the sneakers that you're very comfortable with or you wear on a daily basis. You don't bring new shoes, anything to Disney World and be like, oh yeah, these are brand new. I bought them for the trip.
New shirts, new shorts. That's fine. But things that you're going to,
Now the shoes I wear to work that I walk on cement 8, 9 hours a day.
Right.
I won't take to Disney because if they get wet, they're just going to be miserable. You know, I will be miserable if those things get wet. They're just not that type of shoe.
United has 4 or 5 pairs and changes midday. Yeah, sometimes I do the same thing. If we go back to the room, I'll change them up.
I'll change from sneakers to flip flops halfway through the day and then flip back.
One of the bloggers I watch, he carries flip flops in his backpack. And when he sees rain coming, he takes his shoes and socks off and puts his flip-flops on.
Yeah, and that's a great tip for people heading to a Disney park, and it's going to be wet. There's going to be rain. And you're bringing 1 pair of sneakers. You don't want those to get wet because they will stay wet for at least a good day. You know, in the Florida heat, you can leave them outside on the balcony, maybe in the sun. They might dry up, but
you might find a nice and if you leave outside in Florida during the sun overnight, you don't know what kind of critter you're going to collect in that shoe. So,
you don't know
that. It's like Cracker Jacks. You don't know what you're going to get when you stick your hand in there, and
Kim bought me a pair of these are called Hey Dudes. She bought me these this summer, and I was never really like an like this kind of a shoe type person. Let me tell you something about Hey Dudes. Hey, they're awesome. They are super comfortable. They're airy, although this is kind of like a canvas. They're really comfortable. I wore these around all summer and I will continue to. They have like little toggles here and you can tighten them. Hey Dudes, and they're really popular now.
What size does Pocahontas wear?
Pocahontas wears these are I'm typically a 9.5 and wear a 10 in a sneaker so that it's wider, but these are a 9 and they fit me perfectly
because it's a very pretty moccasin.
Yeah. I'm a Pocahontas fan right here. So yeah, call me Pocahontas. I don't care.
Well, color me by the way.
Jim R. Hey, what's up, man? Hey Dudes rock, Jim R. Yeah, they really do. It's my first pair. And let me tell you, Hey Dude, they're awesome.
I'll tell you, the shoes I wear in everyday life are perfect for Disney parks because I like a skateboarding shoe because they're literally designed to cushion your feet and keep you. And
what are we wearing though? That's
so my current park shoes are these. It's a pair of DVS.
Oh yeah, right.
I mean, I can walk around all day in these bad boys. And the great thing about skate shoes is they're made for you to bounce off of this, so it's great for getting in and out of attractions all day, and they look fantastic.
Lily says those look like Lily, Crocs do make a pair like that, but these don't have like a rubber insole. The Hey Dudes.
So this is a pair of Osiris.
Those are nice too. Cyrus, it was Cyrus. He made us do it. You guys ever see that movie?
Yes.
You know the movie I'm referring to? Oh, Aaron, come on.
DVS.
What?
What do you mean?
You can see I've worn these ones for a while because they've.
Yeah. Aaron's still confused on the movie.
Yeah, what movie is it?
Jay, do you know?
Say that quote again.
Cyrus, he made us do it.
It's walking, so it's
an old movie. It's about gangs in New York. It's not Gangs of New York, but it's about gangs in New York.
Don't know it.
It's so good.
I know who Christopher Walken is.
He wasn't in it though, but I could talk like Christopher Walken sometimes.
That was really good, though. Good job on that.
Thanks. Yeah.
If I may have you do my,
you did it.
I may have you do my outgoing
Thanks.
voicemail as Walken.
Yeah. I could even do it better though. I could do it better than tonight. I'll keep practicing because So there's a movie, not 80s, 90s, about gangs in New York, and it's great. And it is called, oh my God, now I forgot the name of the movie. Warriors. It's called The Warriors. So that's one of the gangs.
Come out and play.
Warriors. And so the guy is Cyrus. Cyrus was like the leader of the gang. Cyrus made us do it. But there's a famous scene in there, Aaron, where this guy has 3 beer bottles on his fingers and he's clinking them. And he's going, Warriors, come out and play. It's a really good scene. It's older, but if you give it a try.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Still,
these guys get set up. Somebody kills the leader of the gangs, and the Warriors get blamed. And they basically have to go through New York and go fight all the different gangs because everybody thinks they did it.
But no, you're going into a very, very mid 1970s film.
Yeah. So you won't really get because you're young. Like I know that time period, but
we're from before times.
Okay.
I don't have any on clouds. A lot of people in the comments said on clouds. I don't have on clouds. Kim does. I heard they're terrific on clouds. So yeah. What
on clouds?
Aaron, do you have on clouds?
No, I only wear Sperry's.
Sperry's.
Yeah.
You're always on a cloud though.
I mean,
right.
I guess.
What do you wear when you're
being so? I'm trying to keep the G rating here.
What do you wear when you're working at Animal Kingdom? You wear like a
Timberlands,
boot, right?
and they're awful.
Timbs.
Actually,
oh really?
I'm gonna retract the statement. We do wear Timberlands. I have bought Columbia shoes right now, so I'm wearing 2 different pairs of Columbias. One are like a hiking sneaker, which I just wear back at the aviary, and my show shoe is a Columbia boot, which I really like. But normally it's Timberlands. That's what our company purchases for us. But I used I get a stipend for shoes for husbandry wise, but I got stuff that's acceptable for show that are more comfortable for me because my feet hurt all the time. So the Timberlands don't help. But yeah, we wear Timberlands and they're
yeah. So
don't recommend.
So Columbia better.
I love Columbia shoes. Yes, so much better.
Yeah, it makes me think. One kind of shoe I will not wear. It's one of my favorite shoe brands in the world. The Converse, the Chuck Taylors. One of my favorite things. That's what I'll wear with a suit. I've worn it to weddings. I will not wear it to the parks. That flat sole is gonna be on you all day long.
You need some curvature on your feet.
Besides that, I think Converse, after a while, when your feet sweat, they start to squeak and it bugs the crap out of me. Because I had a couple Converse like most kids do when they're growing up. They're like, "Oh, it's a cool thing." I cannot do it after they start squeaking. Nope.
I actually took a pair of Converse gym shoes to basic training. Now they were comfortable. I ran in them. And I thought they'd be okay. I didn't realize the extent of running I was going to do, and literally ran through the sneakers and had to buy new sneakers halfway through basic training.
I used to live in Chucks. It was my everyday shoe up until about 6 years ago. All of a sudden, my arches went, "Hey, we're getting older here, bro. You need."
Well, the sneaker when I put big boy pants on, that's when I change out. I don't wear my sandals anymore. I'll go back to wearing my New Balance.
Yeah. So New Balance, definitely recommend.
Yeah, they have a nice insole to them and support your feet.
Right.
So I wear until it gets too hot to wear big boy pants. I wear my New Balance.
These are Brooks. I highly recommend Brooks sneakers.
Yeah, I like those.
So these are really extremely lightweight, airy, with the holes in the front. So you're getting ventilation. These are the Brooks Hyperion Tempo, and super comfortable.
They have an old school sneaker look to them, which I like.
Yeah, so they have so many different styles. A lot of people too, talked about these in the post, and now that's Disney about Brooks. So if you haven't heard of Brooks sneakers, they have a lot of different models, but these are super comfortable. So I highly recommend Brooks sneakers because for somebody who's worn them, and I can also tell you that I have these are Saucony. So I don't know if you guys know.
Oh, Saucony.
Is it Saucony?
Saucony, yeah, they do a lot of collabs with other like shoe brands and sell their stores. I used to sell them.
So I apologize to Saucony because I always thought it was me. So Saucony. It's not though. It's Saucony. Jay, head down.
See, I heard Saucony to me because I'm that old.
Yeah, super comfortable as well. And again, all my sneakers, all my shoes, I wear for a very long time. I take very good care of them. I don't destroy them. When my sneakers do get old, like I have several pairs of older Brooks. That's what I cut the lawn in. But they're still like good, but they're old and they're like destroyed. But these are all really good because they don't wear. I've had them for years. So I could highly recommend the quality.
So basically, if you're comfortable wearing cowboy boots, and that's what you wear, and you walk miles and miles in your cowboy boots.
I have seen cowboy boots with shorts and a cowboy hat. I'm like, you rock that.
Aaron, you can wear cowboy boots in the park.
I could. Oh yeah, I don't. But
if you have I had a set of Brazilian cowboy boots that I would have worn anywhere. I used to take them out. That's what was my going out shoe and dance. I used to go dancing in them.
Nice.
Of course, those boots are long gone.
Back when dancing was in.
Oh God, I used to two-step.
Back when kids used to dance.
Back when dancing was possible. Ow.
I like the way you dance, Tony.
Well, I had a method. I would look for the wallflower and get her out on the floor dancing.
Yeah.
And then once the other girls saw me dancing with the wallflower, I would get asked to dance.
We're just
poor Dawson.
Over this.
Dave broke it. I know.
And that went right into Saturday Night Fever, was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, wait.
It's if you don't know what a two-step is, then it's definitely not a Saturday Night Fever.
I'm talking about cutting a rug, and I love the way you dance, Tony. Yeah. I'm all about the movie quotes, and I don't know what happened.
You're getting all your impersonations.
Yeah, I'm doing impersonations and waka waka waka.
Actually, you think Saturday Night Fever, but a couple years later, when it was Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Rhinestone Cowboy.
I love that movie. T9 says, my dad only wore cowboy boots until he was 87 years old, and my mother bought him a pair of Skechers for a stress test, and he loved them. Wow, okay. Hey, Marianne.
That's tough. I mean, that's a tough thing to wear every single day.
My boss
I knew a lady. I did theater with her, and she was a short African-American lady. Loved her to death. She only wore platform stiletto heels every day, and her feet got comfortable in them. It's so comfortable that if she was wearing anything like even a tennis shoe, a supportive tennis shoe, it hurt because her feet were so used to being in
so
heels.
adjusted. Yeah.
Every day.
Wow.
Yes. So every day she came in theater, she never always her stilettos. It was crazy. I thought it was so interesting.
That really is. That's and how was she with dancing on it? Could she only dance in stilettos?
No, so she could wear tennis shoes, but she would be in pain. So it would be like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So like me, when I did drag, of course, my feet hurt after being in heels the whole night. But her, it'd be the other way around. So she had to actually for that show had to wear tennis shoes, which she could, but if she wore them for prolonged periods of time, her feet would start hurting. So it's kind of
I
just
see
literal opposite.
Yeah,
I see people wearing heels. They look your foot has to get into a certain position, depending on the slope and right. So I don't think I could ever because
I don't think there's a heel big enough for my big old feet.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
I mean, plantar fasciitis and all sorts of feet issues.
I'm like a 12 and a half.
Oh, yes, there is. I promise.
Okay, I don't think there's a heel that I would look good in.
Okay, we can go with that.
Yeah, we'll try some on there. You'll look great in heels.
I've heard of some queens that have like 14, 15 men's size that are finding heels.
I don't know why, but I just had this vision of the Frankenstein monster wearing heels.
Nice.
Hey, you know what? If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. They are.
You do you, boo. That's what I say. Ain't holding nobody. We're not holding anybody back.
And I would probably walk like him too.
Yeah.
If I was in heels.
My boss wears cowboy boots every day. He wears jeans, a button-up shirt, and cowboy boots. He owns a bunch of horses, and he lives in South Jersey, and he wants to be part of Yellowstone. But he's super comfortable in his cowboy boots. Like that's what he wears, even in meetings and stuff. If he has to get dressed up, so
yeah.
Let's read. So somebody says in the Facebook now that's Disney Group, the ones you wear now. Mike Blenko, our co-host.
We know that guy.
Something like that. I love my hokas. No back, knee, or ankle pain. I wear them every day. Another person says Brooks. Kim says on clouds. Jimmy Horn on clouds. Kevin Moore, our friend Kevin Moore. I don't know how they do it. My 3 daughters wear flip-flops. I can maybe go back to the park at night for a couple hours in flip-flops. I cannot do an entire day.
I can go to the park in shoes and switch to flip-flops for a while, but I'm not gonna lie, I went to one of the parks in June in flip-flops, and after an hour I was like, you know what? It's a good thing I live here. I'm done.
Yeah, they hurt. Connor Hand, our friends over at Disney Autism and Me. Connor and his brother both have autism. They have a great Disney group, Disney Autism and Me. Skechers or Under Armour for him. Our friend Scott Dieter, Olu Kai all day, every day. I've never heard of Olu Kai. Is that Obi-Wan's brother? I'm not sure.
No, Obi-Wan's brother is Obi-2.
Obi-2. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
How could you not know that, Dave?
I don't know.
And his half brother would be Obi and a half.
Obi,
and the third brother is Obi-3.
Right. Obi-3, yeah. Right.
Yes.
I love this. I've never heard. Wait, I have to look it up on the line right now while we're live.
Can you please show the class what an Olu Kai is?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I just double check.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Go ahead, grab the water. They are called Olu Kai. Let's see. O-L-U. No. O-L-U-K-A-I. Olu Kai shoes. Huh. I guess they're like sandals. Shoes. Olu Kais. Okay. They make flip-flops and stuff. Olu Kai. Me Ola.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, those are the type of flip-flops that would be, I wouldn't wear them because I don't like my feet and I don't want anyone else to see them. But, flip-flops like the first photo that you showed, sure. I understand people doing that.
That's a nice casual pair of dress shoes.
Like drivers, yeah.
Yeah, I can wear those with the jeans and a button-up shirt to work.
Yeah.
I'm bothered when I walk up to the park to security and I see people in the Walmart flip flops, the ones that you get burnouts in, like I was
the
talking about,
plastics and the
that are literally have nothing to. No, oh, those are cute.
And you're walking on asphalt that's been superheated to just under the temperature of the sun.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, what?
Yeah.
They have a lot of cute shoes, Aaron. If you go look up Olukai, they actually have a lot of cute ones. Yeah.
During our last visit to Animal Kingdom, and we were going to try and look you up, Aaron. It poured. It had torrential downpours. I'm wearing my flip flops. The fabulous Miss Marie is wearing her Crocs, and our friend, he was wearing sneakers. I mean, there was between Asia and Africa, there was a little downhill slope, and we were like in ankle deep running water.
Well, that's where your flops come in handy. Lily John says, I see a lot of Olukai on commercial on weird TV channels. Huh. Okay. Oh, Jay's back.
I'm back.
I'm gonna definitely look them up because I never heard of them. And Scott Dieter is a friend of the show. Scott Dieter is friends with Steve Seifert, the Tiki Man. So I guess Olukai is like a Polynesian Hawaiian type brand. And those guys, if you know them and Tiki Man's Polynesian page, you know that they love the Poly and all Polynesian culture. My wife Kim says, hi, sorry, so late, was out to dinner with nieces. I did not go, but Kim and Colton went out to dinner because they were celebrating Kim's nieces, Courtney and Melody, their birthdays, which are very recent. Hi, Tiffany Pierce. All right. A lot of people said Skechers as well. For me, Skechers, if you get Skechers, they're good for a couple months. And once those insides wear out, they're no good. Then they just become like slippers.
And
that's how
slipper.
Yeah, slipper.
I mean, we brought up like things like Dr. Scholl's because I put inserts in my park shoes, and it makes the world of difference.
Definitely. Never had good luck with inserts. They usually end up all bunched up in my toes.
Yeah, if you get the harder ones, they don't do that, Don. But I know what you're talking about, like the gel ones and all that. They will move on you.
Well, I get mine a size bigger, and then I measure it out and cut it around. Yeah,
you don't want them too small because then they will move on you. Last thing you want to
you have like a gap at the tip of your tippy toes.
Right? Yeah, no. David, please talk about the wax collection coming Monday before you leave. Kim, you were late to the show, so we're not talking about wax.
Not her trying to plug her Cincy.
Stop plugging your nonsense.
I want to know.
That was a good one. Yeah. Nonsensy. Just kidding. We love you, Kim.
Yeah, we do love you, Kim, but you need to show up on time. We've got a topic to discuss here. You better have brought home my dinner. Where's my chicken fajitas? Fajitas. I need the chicken fajita, please.
Can I have a chicken fajita?
Yeah, please. It's Italian. All right, Kim. You know what? Real quick, let's find your post in the group because I'm not a Sensi consultant, but you are, and I don't know all about it to talk that much about it. Real quick.
I'm a Sensi farmer, and I love it.
All right, let's do something here for Kim.
You're just a kiss up. You're a teaching pet.
I'm putting the chicken fajitas in the deer. Oh, if you feed my chicken fajitas to the deer, Kim, I swear you're sleeping in the trees tonight, girl. Let's see. Look what I'm doing for you. Look what I'm doing for you, Kim.
I don't think deer like fajitas.
Can we see this?
Deer do eat meat.
All right. Yeah, they do. They will. They eat baby deer.
Okay, I can't read that.
Last call. Disney Wax pre-orders is Sunday night by 7. So tomorrow by 7. This is a new line of Disney Wax. Disney Wax Scents by Sensi. So if you don't know my wife, Kim, she is a Sensi consultant. And these are new scents. So there are Candy Apple Delight. There is Churro So Sweet. Disney Mickey Mouse Cinnabon Bash. Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight. and glazed almond dreams. So check how cute this is. Look at that. Oh my God.
Where's the cheeseburger spring roll?
No, oh my God, that is a great idea, Jay. Kim, talk to the people over at Sensi. We need a cheeseburger spring roll wax. I'm gonna need more wax.
Or how about a Pirate of the Caribbean water wax?
Yeah, we need that too. This is churros so sweet, but look at that right down Main Street with. Oh God, I can go for those churros.
It's a Disney World churro, Dave. We talked about that.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Were you Mikey?
I'll eat it.
The only reason you get a Disney World churro is if you're going to go into a rumble with the Warriors.
Yeah, I was going to say it makes a great fighting stick. Just.
Let me go back to our featured post here on Now.
You got you're like Nightwing.
Kim came on. She was all bossy, and she was like, "Oh God, you better talk about the wax." So, all right, let's talk about, because we have like about 12, 15 minutes left of the show. I made a post in Now That's Disney, our Facebook group, although Walt Disney World doesn't really have slow periods to visit anymore. When would you say is the best, slowest time of year to visit to avoid crowds or wait times? And again, this only applies to Walt Disney World. I was talking about the Walt Disney World. So we have a bunch of comments here, but I'm going to ask you guys, Skipper J, Animal Kingdom, Aaron, Disney Don, what do you think? Aaron, you're in the Animal Kingdom like almost every day. What do you think is the slowest time period for people to visit Walt Disney World?
Never,
right?
Yeah. I honestly do agree that there is no slow time anymore.
Right.
It doesn't matter what park. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You could be lucky in a park where that park could be slow, but Studios, Epcot, or MK will be bumping.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard to say, but I do not believe that there's a slow period anymore. Well, after COVID, it's just busy all the time.
Ooh, crazy.
Just wait till Epic Universe opens, then Disney will get a break.
I will say that this summer, Disney did not hit expectations on crowds. In July, June and July, they were very slow.
Yeah, but Disney's expectation versus busy is two different.
Right.
So we went on. First of all, we never planned to go to Magic Kingdom on a Monday because of Magic Monday.
Right.
People who fly down, they're like, oh, we have to do Magic Kingdom first. It's a tradition. And they usually fly in on a Monday, and they're doing Magic Kingdom, so it's the most crowded Mondays. We went there on a Monday, and we were able to do what the fabulous Miss Marie decided we were going to get some dinner. Mm-hmm. I got out the Disney app, and I looked to see. I told her, I said, it's Monday afternoon in the summer. What do you think we're going to get, for table service? Every table service had walk-ups available on a Monday afternoon, which is unheard of in the Magic Kingdom.
I checked my app this summer, if I wanted to go, I would go straight to Magic Kingdom, look at the left side, the wait times. I'm looking at like on a midday, on a Tuesday in summer, July, August, 30 minutes for Mansion, 30 minutes for Thunder, 30 minutes for Pirates. I mean, these wait times should be over an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking 60 to 90 on a normal day.
Yeah, and now when I go to Kingdom, I can get on Seven Dwarfs in about 30 minutes. I mean, that has a lot to do with Tron, the Tron queue, but I don't have to wait an hour for Seven Dwarfs anymore. It's actually an accessible ride again, or for the first time.
You shouldn't have to wait more than 5 minutes for Seven Dwarfs because it lasts 20 seconds. But
love that ride.
T9 says between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m.
I would say a good time to visit is actually now during the Halloween and the Christmas parties, because the nights that the parties start, the park closes at 6. I went Tuesday, a party this afternoon. I went this last Tuesday for a good 6-7 hours left in the afternoon. It was walk-ons. Everything was a walk-on.
You sent a photo to us, and it was Chip and Dale and nobody else. It was weird.
They were rocking out. Yeah. And the park was dead. I hopped on Mansion 3 times. Big Thunder 3 times, Pirates twice, Seven Dwarfs once, Tiana. I finally did Tiana.
Nice.
And it's great. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot of fun. Like the other day, Jay sent us a photo and he was there and there was nobody like in the park, but I'm beginning to think like slow periods, slow days, but they're not plannable days. They're just random days where people are like, oh my God, the park was dead today, but it's random. It's not like you could be like, oh, on October 3rd, it's going to be slow. No.
Right. There's no farmer's almanac for Disney crowds.
Right.
You used to be able to say on January 3rd, I'm going to book my trip because the park is going to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not anymore.
But
I do agree the old ways for January, February.
Yeah.
February up until the weekend of President's Weekend or Valentine's Day, you could go from January 3rd to the second week of February and it would be dead.
Yeah.
But then these athletes and health fanatics took over Disney the first week of January, calling it Run Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get a room.
No.
So any Run Disney event, stay away. Unless you're a runner, it messes up the traffic. All the rooms are booked up.
Yeah.
And the park crowds are insane. And if you see someone walking around with like 6 medals on their chest, really stay away from that person.
Yeah.
Because they're crazy.
They stink?
No. They're the people that did 40-something miles in 3 days.
You're saying
something wrong with them.
Yeah, they smell.
If nothing's chasing me.
They completed the dopey.
You've got to do your research with Disney World especially, and you got to know if there's a Run Disney event, if there's a festival, if there's something going on, because unless you want to attend those events, you want to kind of avoid those time periods.
It's always amazes me when I go to Magic Kingdom during Mickey's or Very Merry, and there's people who are grumbling at the park closes. I didn't know, blah blah blah. I'm like, really?
You didn't do your research.
You didn't look at the website. You didn't look at the app. You didn't look at the signs out front that said we close at 6 p.m. today. What are you doing?
Yeah,
now,
nothing.
I was going to say, if you want to go and experience the magic of Disney's Christmas season, you want to
January?
show up right. No, you want to show up right after Thanksgiving. The weekend after Thanksgiving, not the immediate weekend, the week after Thanksgiving to 2 weeks before Christmas.
Right.
Also, stay away the weekend. 2 weekends before Christmas is when annual pass start their blackout.
Oh.
And every annual pass holder is going to be in the park that weekend.
Yeah.
The locals.
T9 was just there second week of September. Slow, she said, but hotter than Haiti. So I think the heat is why it was slow.
Well,
it's another thing.
The kids in Florida have already gone back to school.
Right.
The kids in the Northeast are getting ready to go back to school, and there's no holidays after Labor Day. So again, it is another good time if you can put up with torrential rain and ungodly heat.
Right, the heat, yeah. So here's some of the comments from our folks over in the Now That's Disney group. Samantha Burns, Orlando says, January is still the best. It's cool. So even if the crowds are higher, you won't care as much. Our friend Piano Rob Volpe says, a hurricane day. Yeah, a hurricane day.
Hey, if I could have gone during Hurricane Helene last week, I would have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Autumn Schultz Schneider says, anytime schools are in session, for the most part throughout the country, it's really slow on a weekday. And then week that starts right after Labor Day from Paul Hummel. Let's see. First week of December, my buddy and my work colleague, Tom Della Luna, first week of December, right after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas. We've done it that week a few times and had low 8 times, and the weather was okay. So you're hitting different holiday periods, different party time periods, right? You're trying to time these out.
Yeah. So, which festival in Epcot do you think is the slowest festival?
Christmas.
The Christmas festival, you think is
Yeah.
slowest?
Absolutely.
I would think it was the not the food and wine, but the art festival.
No, I think art
I think
festivals.
farts is bumping.
Yeah, farts is
Festival of the Arts.
probably the most.
I hear a lot of people say if they could only pick one festival, that's the one they're going to go to.
Farts, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I do agree.
I mean, yeah, for people that don't know, aren't Disney acronym people, farts is Festival of the Arts. And it is the shortest of the festivals, but has become very popular at Epcot.
And yeah, we just love. Just like Alien Swirling Saucer, we love Festival of the Arts.
Can't compare that. Okay.
I love Alien.
But we're talking about the acronyms here. ASSFARTS.
Bridget Reynolds says second week of September. Ginger Sutton, when it's raining. Yeah, a lot of people again take advantage of it. I recommend it. If you don't mind getting wet, go do it, because people are going to avoid it. And you know what? You take advantage of it. Jeff Barnes, 9 a.m. And I had to edit my post, and I had to say time of year. And he said, let's see. Because there really isn't much of an off season anymore. Rope drop is standard answer. September and first couple of weeks of December seem good. That's what he says. Kim says, I think Aliens makes me laugh the most other than any other ride. Aliens Swirling Saucer is fun. It really is.
I just like the acronym.
It's been years since the fabulous Miss Marie and I have rope dropped. I guess we're getting old and cranky.
Yeah.
We're old and crankier.
You said you're old and cranky. Yeah.
Yeah. But next time we stay, I'm going to have to try and do a rope drop.
Yeah, I would love to. I love
rope drop. That's because I'm a morning person. I've already been awake for about 3-4 hours at that point anyway. Right. So I love to get my Starbucks and just wait at Liberty Square.
Starbucks. I love Starbucks. It's so good. Oh, Kim says, "Oh, LOL, the acronym. Just got that, Jay. Took her a while."
Remember, Jay, she is only a first grade teacher.
She is, right. Yeah. My chicken fajitas are waiting for me upstairs from Jose Tejas in nearby. Oh my God.
We have takeout time around the end of the show. So
nice. So if you're listening back as a podcast number, well, first of all, the new podcast is out. Last week's episode is now out as a audio podcast, episode 85, season 3. And so this episode will be out next Saturday as a podcast. That'll be episode 86. We release an episode every Saturday. The audio version of the Disney Night live stream. And we'll have to figure out what we're going to talk about next weekend, because every weekend is a new place to go, a new topic, a new
Why
journey.
don't we do put a post in the the Facebook group and do a crowd favorite? What subject do they want to hear?
Yeah, we can do that. I've also been asking if I could teleport you to like Epcot right now or Hollywood Studios right now. I'm going to do more of that. Which ride would you ride? And I give everybody a choice of 3, and I'd like to see the responses. So those are fun. So I haven't done Magic Kingdom.
I already know my answer.
Or Animal Kingdom yet, but we're gonna get there.
Well, we can always do the ride mashup, like Haunted Mansion versus Tower of Terror.
Yeah. And again,
It's a Small World versus Navi River.
Yeah. Navi River, by the way. Yeah. That's like
Small Worlds.
Kind of like the similarities between them. But so again, I thought of like the Disney Sacrifice Show. I'd bring back Magical Express, but this has to go away, and then we say what has to go away. But all right.
Best roller coasters on Disney.
I have an idea, but I'm going to do it in our group chat. Not here.
Okay.
Yeah. Kim says, did we ever do tier list on the high-end restaurants? Yeah, we've had like a bracket, but we can always get back to brackets on restaurants because we've gained more members and opinions change. Lily John says, fun show tonight. Good information. I'm glad. Hopefully we could help. And we're going to
Dave, I'll say is after my recent visit this week, noticing food is on a huge downslide at Magic Kingdom. Have we done a restaurants that we will not go back to episode?
We will. We have not, but we will. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I've got a couple. I'll
tell you real quick. Columbia Harbor House, which is always one of my go-tos,
not anymore.
Has been
they
dropped.
Changed the menu.
Oh, dude, I get that it's supposed to be colonial days, but like the fish shouldn't have come from colonial days.
You all right, Aaron?
I think I killed him.
Aaron, give us a thumbs. Thank you. I think you killed him. It's his favorite restaurant. And he's like, I love the lobster roll. And Jay's like, it sucks.
No, I got the fish. I got the fish platter. And how hard is it to do fish and chips? I mean, it came out dusty like a mummy.
Yeah.
You don't want a mummified clam strip. I'll tell you that much.
You know, Columbia Harbor House, when I used to be able to eat seafood, had the best clam chowder I've ever had, ever.
In the bowl, in the bread bowl. I loved that.
Yeah.
They were really good. And a couple of years ago, when we ate this past trip or the one before, and it was not good. And the lobster roll, it was a great bang for your buck, and it was good. And now
not anymore.
It doesn't taste good. They're barely putting anything on that sandwich.
Here's some mayonnaise with 3 scoops of imitation lobster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. United says we ate there last month and it was awful. So no. Come on, Columbia Harbor House.
I mean, after this
up your game.
After this week, I have kind of done to myself with the Harbor House.
Well, you know what? We're going to come up with a new segment called "Step Up Your Game," and this week's first welcome to Step Up Your Game segment is
Step It Up, Yellow Shoes.
Columbia Harbor House. Get your clam strips crispy. I'm out of control tonight. I'm just having fun, guys. I love this. It's what I live for. It's what I live for, Disney. And this show.
Have you ever been to a Disney restaurant where you said, I'll never go back to that restaurant? And then you end up going to Disney and one of your friends goes, oh, I want to try this restaurant. Right. And you're thinking in the back of your mind, I don't want to go back there. I've had a bad experience there. The food was horrible. But you go to see your friend.
Right.
And all of a sudden you realize this food is changed and it's actually pretty good now. I recently had that experience with one of the restaurants.
Nice.
Kim says the hush puppies were inedible. They were terrible. It was like what's the shoe? The hush puppy? Or something.
I was going to say you call them hush
Buster Brown.
Yeah, right.
Buster
you call
Brown
them hush puppies.
I can't remember what the dog's name.
What do they call them? Just puppies? I think they were called hush puppies.
The ones at Harbor House, you call them hush puppies. I call them bullets for those round bullets for the long musket. That's how hard they are now.
They were terrible. Step up your game, Harbor House.
If you want a good hush puppy, you got to go to Art Smith's.
Yeah. We're coming back for you next weekend. Step up your game, folks. We'll see who needs to step up their game next week and what our topic's going to be. But with that, we're going to give you our outro. We're going to bid you a farewell. We're going to say a good night. I'm going to go and see what the Yankees are doing. They're tied 5-5. First game.
I got DoorDash coming in like 5 minutes.
I got some Vegetas. I'm going to go eat them. So thank you, Animal Kingdom, Aaron, Skipper Jay, and Disney Don. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in or listening in the future. If you're listening in the future, hello. Hello to you. Have a great night. And here's our outro.